Welcome back to our accounts class, students. Today we are discussing the adjustment in final accounts. In the last exam, there was final accounts without adjustment. Now we will prepare final accounts with adjustment. How the adjustments are recorded. Now we are discussing. Today we will discuss the adjustments, the analysis of adjustments, and next day we will prepare the final accounts with adjustment. See, generally adjustments given under the trial balance. For final account, we are given a trial balance and under it some adjustments are given. All adjustments are recorded twice. Either in trading or PL or balance sheet twice. Once in trading or balance sheet, or in PL and balance sheet, or twice in balance sheet. Maybe twice in PL. Okay, all the adjustment will be recorded twice. Nominal accounts will go to trading and PL, and personal account will go to balance sheet. See, first adjustment, the common adjustment, closing stock. Closing stock is recorded in trading account. In trading account, it's credited, and once in trading account, and next in balance sheet. So closing stock, if given in the adjustment, you will recognize twice in trading account in the credit side and in the balance sheet. Which side? Asset or liability? C. Actually, we cannot enter same entry twice in the debit or twice in the credit. Even if any transaction is recorded in debit side, and should be recorded also in credit side. So in the trading credit side, so in the balance sheet it will go to debit side. Debit side, that means debit balances. Which are the debit balances? Assets are debit balances, liabilities are credit balances. So in the trading account it will go to credit side, and in the balance sheet it will go to debit balance, that means asset side. Here, this is asset. Next common entry, outstanding salary. Outstanding expense. It will also be recorded twice. How is it analyzed? Outstanding expense, that means we have not paid, we have received the services or goods, but we have not paid yet. We have purchased stationery, power fuel, or any services. We have bought the services or any item, but we have not paid. It is outstanding expense. This analysis is expense. We know nominal account debit and outstanding expense. Pass on account credit is the analysis. So nominal accounts will go to trading and PL. Expenses will go to PL account in the debit side, and outstanding expenses pass on account, it will go to balance sheet in the credit side, that means liability. Twice it will be recorded. Next, advance expenses. That means we have paid more than we received service or goods. Advance expense, that means we have not received the services or any item that we want to purchase, but we have paid earlier. So its analysis is cash real account goes out credit. Advance expenses we have paid in cash but not received the items. Cash real account goes out credit. And advance expense debit is the original analysis of advance expense. But while preparing final account, we assume the advance expenses are included in the expense paid, such as rent. If advance rate is given in the adjustment, we assume the advance rate is included in the rent. Advance rate, that means, is related to next year. So rent should be reduced. We know, we can see in the advance rate in the debit side. If we want to reduce it, we should credit it. Rent account credit. Advance and debit. Clear? Advance expenses should be, advance expenses are given in the adjustment. Under the trial balance, you should assume it's included in the rent shown in the trial balance. So rent nominal account, it should go to profit and loss account. Advance expense is pass on account. Advance outstanding are always pass on account. It will go to balance sheet. Debit side, that means asset side. Assets are always debit. Next, depreciation on assets, fixed assets, such as depreciation on machinery. Is analysis. Depreciation, that means loss in asset value. It's called actual depreciation. So depreciation is a loss. Nominal account, loss always debit, and machinery value is reduced. As a result of depreciation, machinery value is reduced or decreased. Next analysis is machinery. Real account goes out reduced and good account. So depreciation nominal account it will go to PL, profit and loss account, debit side, and machinery real account credit. That goes out, you should deduct in the balance sheet. Real account will go to balance sheet. You adjust in the balance sheet. How to write, we will discuss next. Today, just see the adjustment, how these are analyzed. Bad debt. Bad debt, that means the amount which cannot be recovered from the customers, and we are confirmed. The amount cannot be recovered from the customer instead of repeated attempt. This amount is called bad debt. So bad debt is the loss. Nominal account debit, bad debt will go to profit and loss account in the debit side. Nominal account will go to profit and loss account debit side. and debtor value is decreased. If the amount cannot be recovered from the debtors or customers, naturally debtors value or debtors balance will decrease. Debtors are generally debit balance, you can see in the trial balance, the debit balance. So if we want to decrease or reduce, we have to enter the opposite entry. We have to enter the opposite entry. So debtors is debit. If you want to decrease it, debtors should be credited. Personal account credit. Personal account, I uploaded earlier, real and personal account, they will go to balance sheet. So personal account will go to balance sheet. Normal account, bad debt will go to profit and loss account. The debit side. Stock destroyed. It's recorded in the credit side of the trading account. And debit side of the profit and loss account. Stock destroyed. Clear? Goods taken for personal use by the owner. Actually, goods are purchased for the business use. If the owner takes it away from the business, so it should not be recorded as purchase. The owner is taking away the goods from where? From the business. That means which was purchased earlier. From that purchase goods. From that purchase goods, the owner is taking some goods for personal use. So business purchase for the business purpose should be reduced, because all of the purchases are not used for business. Something is taken away by the owner. So purchase account should be reduced. Purchase should be reduced. Suppose we have purchased goods for 10,000. Okay. So we have purchased goods for 10,000 for business use. The owner takes away goods of 1,000 for personal use. So goods of 10,000 is not used for business purpose. 1,000 is taken away by the owner. So for the business purpose, 10,000 minus 1,000, that means 9,000. Goods costing 9,000 is used for business purpose. So we should deduct 1,000 from the purchase. Purchase, that means business purpose. We can write. So purchase is debited. You can see purchase debit in the trial balance. If you have to reduce it, we have to make opposite it. Purchase nominal account carried. Drawing owner's account. Personal account debit. Drawing owner, personal account is equal to, and purchase is reduced. In case of adjustment, if we want to increase or decrease any account from any account, if you want to decrease from any account, decrease any amount from any account, you have to make opposite entry. If it is originally recorded as debit, you have to credit it. If it is originally credit, you have to debit it. If you want to decrease, here goods taken for personal use. Okay, today that's all right. Next day we will discuss how to prepare final account with the help of adjustments. Thank you.